All right, so I made a few changes to the material that I just did. In this case, I went with a different material from textures.com. I believe was the source for that. And now it's just kind of a matter of playing with some things. So, for example, I've got this blue coloration. I can go in here and I can maybe take it down a bit, maybe lighten it up a bit, or darken it a bit. Sorry. I can play around with sliding it to where I want. I'm thinking I want the field to be a little bit lighter. So maybe I just slide these things around a bit, play around with those values. I can even add another one or another spot or two, point of reference. Same thing here in this color ramp. Maybe I play around with these sliders a bit too and decide how much or how little I want happening there. I think maybe I'm okay there. Although I wonder. I will leave it where it is. I think. Uh, Other things I might mess around with would be just the little things like maybe I add a little bit of a metallic to this. Now, if I go to an extreme, I always tend to go to from one extreme to the other and then decide how far along the spectrum I want. Um, but there's a few things like that. Same thing, sheen kind of ties into that too. I mean, I can go for a very metallic, shiny look, or I can kind of scale that back a little bit. I mean, if I go into my rendered preview, that gives me an even more of a sense of what this might look like once I actually get down to rendering something like this. So maybe that sheen is pretty extreme and that metallic value. Of course, lighting affects this as well. So I think I'll stick with the material preview for the moment. Um, and I think it's just a matter of just kind of playing with. I think I'll just give it a slight metallic value and a little, like halfway up on the scale for sheen. And we'll, you know, go with that at the moment before moving on to a background material.